can you locum whilst on a career break, and how did you prepare financially? So the idea of the career break is to take a whole step back from medicine. However, you can technically locum if you want to. However, you need to get permission from the trust that you're currently in before you go on your career break. So the wording for the career break in your contract is that you shouldn't work in a clinical capacity unless you have permission from your trust. Now, on top of that, if you do manage to get a contract, for example, a 0 hours contract, then you're technically still on the payroll in your trust, and you will be able to still contribute to your NHS pension through voluntary payments should you wish to do so for that year. So the next part of the question is, how did I prepare financially? So I've done a podcast about all this with what medical school didn't teach us, and I can post a link down below. Basically, prepare in advance, max out your ISAs, try and do locums, balance that with burnout, try and earn some extra money. If you've got a house, you can rent it out if you're able to do so. But yeah, I've got lots of different ideas and all sort of tips and tricks in the podcast. So have a listen, and hopefully that will give you some ideas. Cool. Just to add to that other part of the video, if you do get a 0 hours contract and you can locum, then you can also do things like teleclinics as well. So if you're abroad somewhere and your trust will allow you to do that, then you can negotiate with them, and you might be able to do telephone clinics, for example, for results or whatever, whilst you're abroad.